Hi Aquarius, this is Tara with Ariana Stark. This is your monthly forecast for July 2022. Like always, I will rely on tarot for your overall messages, and I'm also using some oracle cards that I have here. This is Archangel Raphael Healing card. Aquarians, please keep in mind that these are all random messages and they may not be in any particular order, so please take whatever resonates with your story and leave the rest. Let's just dive into your reading, Aquarius. Towards the final days of June, stepping into July 2022, we have the Devil card. Communication had definitely increased in these final days. Possibly, communication had also brought in opportunities for you. Even though you were distracted, I think you needed to ink those deals very quickly. You needed to capitalize. Sometimes because of this Devil card, you may have been in a very gruff and loutish mood. You needed to be more tolerant of others. Or perhaps, Aquarians, you were dealing with someone who was quite demanding. Obstacles to overcome this month, or the challenges that July is going to pose for you, is the Five of Swords here. This is in the obstacle position, so definitely you need to weigh your words very carefully. Maybe you're somebody who's quite temperamental, so there could be misunderstandings here which you need to watch out for. Sometimes, Aquarians, it's best to distance ourselves from certain situations, as some people may not appreciate it, so they may want you to keep away. I think your schedule could also go haywire this month. You need to be very flexible. Maybe you're also thinking along the lines of a new venture, but then there are going to be delays. Influences for this month, we have the Empress card here. Your personal magnetism is going to be sky high this July. You're going to be coming across as someone who is very creative, nurturing, giving. This personal magnetism is going to draw people towards you. Maybe that is why you're going to form new friendships. Perhaps, Aquarians, you're also dealing with an estranged person here who wants to re-enter your life, so this could create tension within the home front. Work offers could also come your way, but then this could be for a side profession or maybe something you've never attempted. That is why I think you should be more open. The first 10 days of July, we have the Death card. This is another major arcana, so you see there are already 3 major arcana cards here. Death is definitely asking you not to resist the change which is there in the offing in these first 10 days. Sometimes, there's also an urgency in your step. You may have to attend to pressing matters. Or maybe, Aquarians, you also have to give in, settle for less than what you desire. I think you will also be someone who is going to have to deal with rivalry. Maybe you will need to speak to your superior or someone who has your back about issues which are preventing you from doing your utmost at the workplace. Nevertheless, I think those of you who are in the leadership position, you are going to be appreciated by your juniors. They are going to welcome the fact that you give them the freedom to carry on the task the way they desire. You're not breathing down their neck. Aquarians, you yourself desire freedom. You don't like being tied down, so I think this kind of appreciation is also very welcome for you. The next 10 days, that is 11 to 20th July, we have the Queen of Pentacles here. I think you're going to make gains again at this time, but you should look at the larger picture. Maybe because of your contacts or maybe because of the goodwill that you have earned in the past, this is also going to come in handy for you. Ideally, I think, Aquarians, this month you should also assert yourself. Some people could take you for granted, so it's imperative for you to draw the line. Technically also you could be a bit challenged. Technical gadgets could play up this month. Even while working, I think it would be best to review the tasks at hand. Maybe sometimes you're going to be lacking in motivation, so you need to put in the hard works. You need to do your utmost. Other than that, I'm also picking up that financial transactions, banking work will also keep you busy. The final days of July, we have the Four of Cups. You see this lady, she seems to be in a pensive mood. Maybe she's had certain setbacks. Emotionally, she is a a bit withdrawn. She wants to keep to herself. Perhaps, there are some disagreements with family members or with elders. Maybe you're not going to be given what you have been promised, but then things will work out fine in the end. Sometimes, Aquarians, we feel that people are two-faced. They backtrack or they don't go by their words. That's why, Aquarians, you'll be feeling emotionally low. I think many of you could also be on the lookout for job offers. Maybe you should take everything with a pinch of salt. Maybe you need to retreat or withdraw from certain situations. Maybe your schedules could also be disrupted at this time. Maybe you're unsure about how you should proceed. At times, you could be lacking in motivation. We did talk about it earlier in this reading. So you need to push yourself, or you need to be very driven rather than feel lazy. It's no use crying over spilt milk. Interestingly, Aquarians, at this time also, I think your responsibilities will increase. Even if there's betrayal on the cards this month, you are going to be counted on to shoulder the extra workload. At such a time, you can be rest assured that there's going to be support from your trusted aides. Even while dealing with clients, some deals could be inked very quickly, while some could fizzle out. With respect to your love life, Aquarians, I have this card, numbing. I think you need to be more receptive to love rather than numb your emotions or feelings. Maybe you're also dealing with a person who is not open or not receptive, or he is cloaking his feelings, so to speak. The opposite sex will definitely find you quite rule-worthy. You do have the Empress card in your reading. They are going to be hovering around you. Most certainly you'll get those compliments. Interestingly, Aquarians, there will also be unwanted attention. I think some of you also want to express your feelings to the one you fancy, but then you could numb yourself, you could distance yourself. Maybe your confidant asks you not to be too explicit. Perhaps that is why we also have the Four of Cups in your reading. Maybe you're reaching out to this person, but he seems to ignore your feelings. Those of you who are in an on-again, off-again relationship, I think you could be surprised to hear from your person, which could be very unexpected or totally out of the blue. Romancing Aquarians can enjoy fruitful exchange with your lover. Sometimes you do want your person to be more demonstrative, to wear his heart on his sleeve. Maybe there's going to be times when there's hardly or no communication with this person. That is why you're wondering about the status of this relationship. Nevertheless, you'll also be someone who will be discussing work. Maybe your person is also going to be away on account of work, or he has travel on his mind, or he has some travel plans. That is why I think there could be a distance here. On the other hand, married Aquarians, I think you should be more romantic towards each other. Maybe situations could arise when you are being blamed. Sometimes you also want your partner to oblige you, but then he could be taking his own sweet time, and this could leave you a bit rattled. Maybe many of you also in a third party situation. You could be upset because conversations with your person could become a thing of the past because there are going to be family members around. You do want as much time with your partner. From the Butterfly Oracle deck, we have this card, New Career. Maybe you're thinking about a prospective career or new venture or a new idea. Maybe you have a hobby which you should cultivate even further. Perhaps this could turn out to be a money spinning venture in the future. Aquarians, the universe is asking you to think. Like I said, there could be times when you are let down at the workplace. That is why you may be thinking about moving out from your position or your job and trying your luck elsewhere. We also have this card, Rainstorm Melancholy. It says there are times when you could be a bit sad or a bit low. We did have the Four of Cups. Sometimes we need to face our fears, our shadow self, if we want to emerge stronger at the soul level, if we want to evolve as a person. I think Aquarians, you should understand that happiness and sadness are all part and parcel of a person's life. Besides, this time will also pass. Maybe you should also reach out to other people. You should network a bit so that it could help you overcome the blues. The last card in this reading is Archangel Raphael's good night's sleep. Maybe you need to recover or you need to recharge your batteries by getting enough sleep. You need to rest, you need to recuperate. Maybe there'll also be dreams in your sleep which could give you ideas about a new career as well this month. All in all, Aquarians, this July, you needn't resist the change. You need to move forward. There are going to be those trying situations. But then this is something which is going to test your character and prepare you for better things ahead. I hope, Aquarians, you liked your reading. This is Tarot with Ariana Stark. Please give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.